What up, YouTube? It's Kurt here. We're doing part 3. Yeah, part 3 of Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. Alright, so yeah, we just grabbed the jigsaw that we did the witch switch from the last episode. Alright, so now the next stage will be Clanker's Cavern. Alright, so to get to Clanker's Cavern, we'll just go up here to this little pipe. Let's see here, and there's a couple switches here. Here's the switch. And that'll let us get across. And let's see. Yeah, I think there's a switch for that one too. We have to cross this one. First we actually have to open up the stage. Forgot about that. But that's okay. So yeah, we'll actually go open up the stage first. Forgot about that part. You forget a few things every now and again. Get this jump pad. Woo. Place all your pieces, just press Z. There we go. Now the stage is open, guys. Alright, so a little about me. I don't like to talk about myself that much. I mean, I think that's the problem with YouTube sometimes. Maybe we talk too much, but I don't know, some people like commentary, so for those that like commentary, I'll talk a little bit about myself. I'm actually really excited. So, I think there's a switch for that door we just seen somewhere else, but that's okay. I think it's inside the cave. No. We gotta go up this pipe first. I think so. Yeah. Alright, anyway, so a little about me. I think I might have actually just worked out my first, successful, Tinder date. I've had a couple, Tinder dates go okay before, but I don't know. A flea circus under that repulsive dress. Nasty pet dog. Leg chomper. Grunty and the monster mob. But anyway, I was talking about Tinder. Yeah, Tinder can be interesting, I guess. I mean, it's hard to find a good date if you're just looking at their pictures, but I don't know. In this case, the girl's a little bit older than I am, and that's alright. I don't care about girls that are a little bit older than I am. I actually welcome it. Although I think someday maybe I want to have a kid, so that's just there to think about. But yeah, no big deal. I mean, I'm pretty open to things like that. Yeah, this one's kind of a bookworm, and I think that's actually what makes it work out. If you actually are able to work out a girl that has a pretty good brain, I think that makes everything a lot better. Because, I don't know, I feel like most people are on dating sites to kind of window shop, and that doesn't always work well. It just makes the whole experience, for both sexes, that makes it frustrating, I guess. So, I guess I would say be more careful with your swipes, but I'd be a hypocrite with that, because to save myself time, I just, swipe. That's almost kind of what you gotta do as a male, just because, I don't know. It's like so many people just don't take it seriously, I guess. But what do you do? So, I mean, hopefully that goes well. If it doesn't, this is coming after, and I was talking to some other girl, and And to be honest, we got to kind of make it out a little bit. And that's alright, but like, there's this weird thing. Like, I've met a lot of women that they'll make out for a little bit, and then once they make out, and it doesn't really matter I don't think how good of like a kisser or whatever you are. They'll just like, I had enough. Like, that's when they decide that they had enough for whatever reason. And then they'll stop talking to you. And I don't know, you just kind of got to learn to go with the flow with that kind of thing. You can't always predict human behavior, I guess. And people always have their own preferences and their own reasons. And they won't always tell you exactly why they might have some preferences or whatever. But it might be hard, but we just got to accept some of those things in life and just persevere. And believe it or not, there's a skill. You might develop the skill of just being happy with your situation anyway. And that's probably the most adequate skill you can have in life, to be honest. Alright, I think I talked enough about that. Got a little preachy there. This is Clanker. Clanker? I didn't like this level as a kid because, well, it was just too watery. I don't like swimming that much, but Clanker's kind of growing on me. I like Clanker as the character. So what do I want to do first? Well, I think first I want to go down. I always worry about drowning at the very bottom. So we'll just go down here. Yeah, and if anybody happens to watch this and wants to comment on anything, go ahead. Just comment about some of your own experiences. We'll kind of take the, I don't know, the Bob Ross kind of friendly approach. There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Comment your happy little accident. Alright, this is why I always do this part first, because I always worry about drowning. And then I don't want to collect like a bunch of... Oh, I hate this part. I hate this part so much. And this is why you can so easily miss one of those jigsaw pieces. It's a real pain in the butt. And you gotta go through that thing 3 times, what? Come on, get the bubble. There we go. Got the Jinjo. Gotta go through this piece of crap 3 times. So yeah, if you play this game, and it's your first time, that's why I recommend just going for the key first. Because if you're not used to the game, you might be pressed for time with the bubbles and everything. And I just don't really like the bubbles. Oh, going back to the woman thing. One thing I thought was interesting about that, well, she seemed like not a devout Catholic, but at least partially practicing Catholic. And like, I don't know, I felt like that was unusual. I feel like Catholic women, they might be more, I guess, commitment-minded. Yeah, they, and on some occasions, but maybe not all the time. I mean, I don't know. It's a harder read, I guess. But my perception was that Catholic women were less likely to have just like a casual make-out session, I guess. But then again, well, it depends on their age too. Younger women, like, well, probably around high school, definitely yes. And I mean, I'm too old for that population, but I could imagine that. But I thought this one's a little older than that, so thought maybe that wasn't the stage we were at. But that's okay. There we go. Yeah, what I like to do, I like to... Before I go into all the pipes and stuff, I kind of like to get everything in the middle done as quickly as I can. So that way I can just go in a circle, I guess, with the pipes and not really get confused with missing anything. But as you play more video games, I guess, that kind of thing, you get less confused, you get a better sense of your map, I guess, when you play a lot of video games. So I could probably just go all over the map and remember where I'm at and what I'm doing, but... There we go. I think that's it for the notes down here. Yeah, I think it's just that one. Alright. So, I feel like going inside... Oh, and one of the... I thought this was the trickiest empty honeycomb piece. Maybe in the game, because you don't expect that to be open. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I just had to use the bathroom. Boop. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Sorry, had to use the lavatory. So, alright, let's knock out this guy's teeth. I thought this part was always, like, you could waste a lot of eggs doing that. And if you're not careful, you'd have to exit the level and get more eggs. There's one tooth. We'll get the other tooth here. Whoop. Wrong button. I do that sometimes. I press the wrong button. There we go. Actually, before we go in there... let's go up here. Try to get all the stuff at the top of the map. Done. Three down. Alright, I think the jigsaw piece is on this side. If it's not, that's alright. There we go. And I think on the other side is a Mumbo token. Am I right about that? Yep. That would be a Mumbo token. There we go. Ekum bokum. Alright, now I know we have enough Mumbo tokens to get the, yeah, we have enough Mumbo tokens to be able to get to the next Mumbo hut and be able to transform, which should be the alligator. There we go. There's another Mumbo token. There we go. Woo. That's nice. Alright. There we go. Ah, there's eggs all through there. An extra life. That's what was through there. Okay. I think there's a few more notes on the upper side of the map on this side. And, oh, my cat. My cat can be annoying sometimes, but I love her. My cat's name is Muffins. And she's cuddly, yeah. She's a cuddly cat, and really quirky. Pretty cool cat, overall. Alright, that should be everything for the top of the map. I want to go in through the blowhole. Let's see what we can do through the blowhole. I think there's something important that I have to get. Yeah, I'll just wait until you can get through there without getting what am I trying to say? You can get through there without getting the invulnerability from the gold feathers, but I'll just wait since, like, I'm trying not to do any save states in this one in case you're playing on, like, actual Nintendo. That's alright. Honestly, I really love the hoop games, though. Anytime there's a hoop game in a Banjo-Kazooie game, I really like it. Oopsie. Alright, well... hopefully I didn't screw this up. I think I got plenty of time, though. Yeah, plenty of time. Alrighty. I'm almost halfway there. I am halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. I think there's a Jinjo down here. And one more Jinjo, and it should be in one of the side. Yeah, one of the side tunnels. On the outside of the map. Don't go outside. I don't need to go outside. And we're getting close to 100 notes, so that's really good. Let's see. Oh no, I'm running low on red feathers, though. I don't want to run low on red feathers. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this. You can see there we would have got hit like 10 times had it not been for the invulnerability. Again, I think in speedruns they just go right through it without even like... yeah, without even using invulnerability, which is crazy in my mind, but... some people have those skills. And, well, they practice it forever too, that helps. Helps if you practice that kind of thing a lot. Oh, you can't go back up there. Okay. I was wondering if you could, and you can't. That would make things easy. But life ain't always easy, you know? Now I can enter in back through the blowhole. Only 3 more. Alright, now let's see. Go. This is where we entered, so let's go clockwise around the map through these tunnels. That's what I like to do. I like to have a set direction where I explore things. There's that one. I think there's the mutant crabs behind this one. Let's see. Nope, it's the Jinjo. And that's also why I like to go clockwise, because that tunnel naturally goes... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. That one could also go counterclockwise. Didn't think of that. Don't always think of stuff like that. But that's okay. Alright, so we have 2 more. We have the mutant crabs. And then we have a random Jiggy at the end of a tunnel. Boom, perfect no score. Ah. Sometimes I make mistakes. Or happy little accidents. I make happy little accidents. Alright, one more thing to do here. Got everything else that's important. Now I just need to get the last jigsaw piece, which should be all the way at the end of this thing. Sadly, we missed the celebration dance, but that's okay. We still get the celebration music. And it doesn't even matter if I die now, because I got everything. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to exit the map, and then we'll move on to Part 4. Part 4 of Banjo-Kazooie. 100%. The next is Bubble Goop Swamp. And I don't know, I don't like as much Bubble Goop Swamp as the other maps, but my favorite is probably Freeze Easy Peak. I like that one. Alright, so I'll stop here. And this has been